to come up now. Impressive trial winner in the quickest of 4 trials for the 2-year-olds before Christmas. They stand up now, ready to go. Race 1. Off. Smites' Trish began as well as anything near the outside, and Desert Sea shows very good pace to lead on the inside. It's now being joined on the outside by Smites' Trish. Happy Morning getting up along the rails about a half length away, trying to push up and join those. Then Pagola back 4th and 2 lengths to Toy Halo. As they made their way towards the 600 metres, and Smites' Trish drew 3/4 to Desert Siege. About a length away, Pagola moving up on the outside, 3 deep from Happy Morning, and 3 or 4 lengths to Toy Halo as they corner at the 400, where Smites' Trish had crossed down in front of Desert Siege. He's in some trouble. He's racing a bit erratically, and he's back 4th on the inside as they corner. Smites' Trish kicked by 2 to Happy Morning and Pagola. Desert Siege is battling only behind them with Toy Halo on its outside, but near the 200, Smites' Trish shown the whip over 2 lengths in front of Happy Morning, sticking to his guns well, and then Pagola. But Smites' Trish is nicely clear, holds him comfortably at bay, and Smites' Trish will go on and take out the first by 2 lengths to Happy Morning. About 3 1/4 away third is Pagola. Then Desert Siege. He was never comfortable out there today. A poor second last, and Toy Halo last of all in 58.4. Living right up to a good trial victory on the 20th of December, Smites' Trish with brilliant pace from the outside barrier, easily able to cut off Desert Siege and find the lead before the home turn, and then came right away, and she's won it easily. 4, 2 and 3, $2.30 and $1.40 Smites' Trish, about 2.40 Happy Morning, and no third for Pagola. Well, that wasn't the Desert.
All set. Lights are on. Salerno, Penzance Pirate stood up in the gate well. Figaro well behaved. Speed of the race will be important for Simmer and Treasury. They like a bit of pace on. Gates open, come away in a perfect line. Penzance Pirate, Treasury and also Simmer went back after the start. Tina's Star on the inside first to go. Captain Daniels the top weight away quickly. Figaro is rolling forward, and he's about to have a shot for the front. 2 lengths to Wolf Cloud, 2 lengths Salerno. Simmer's out a little bit wide from Penzance Pirate, and 2 lengths away Treasury, given time by Bowman to balance up last. The leader is Captain Daniels with his huge impost coming off the back. He leads the way from Tina's Star. Figaro over racing third. 2 lengths Wolf Cloud getting a good trip as Simmer strides forward. 1 away Salerno inside Penzance Pirate, and 2 lengths away Treasury. 7 lengths first to last at the 850, and Captain Daniels on the fence leads the way. 3/4 on Figaro, 1 away Tina's Star, the back of the speed, and Wolf Cloud just coming away from the fence. So still Simmer's 3 wide in 5th position. 2 lengths Penzance Pirate Salerno, and Treasury ridden stone cold by Hugh Bowman last and about to go forward. 500 metres to go. Captain Daniels in charge, leading a neck on Figaro. Simmer's out deep going forward. Tina's Star the fence, Wolf Cloud in traffic. Then Penzance Pirate, Treasury to the outside from Salerno. Homeward bound at the 370. Here's Simmer 3 wide after Captain Daniels. Treasury's coming to the extreme outside and closing rapidly, and Tina's Star getting a run. It's Captain Daniels in front of Simmer with Treasury the outside from Tina's Star. Treasury and Simmer have hit the front at the 100. Treasury and Simmer. Simmer the inside. Treasury the outside. Simmer's just in front. Treasury lunging. Simmer in front. Fell in and won a half head. Simmer's just beaten Treasury, and they had a great battle from the 150. Tina's Star was third from Salerno. Captain Daniels, Penzance Pirate. Well back Wolf Cloud and Figaro last in. Well, they looked the two, Simmer and Treasury, and they were stride for stride at the 100 mark. It was a toss of the coin who was going to do best, but Simmer has got his head out with Rod Quinn aboard and has fallen across the line to beat Treasury, I feel, by a very slender margin indeed. Here's our replay, and just to make sure, because it can be a trick angle, yeah, the inside looks to have just lasted by a whisker from the other horse, Treasury, on the outside, who was beautifully ridden by Hugh Bowman. Simmers had no luck in the race, so you could say that Treasury has had all opportunity to beat him. There's the finish lengths, and there's no doubt the inside's won by about a short half head, and that is Simmer from Treasury. Third prize in the race going to number 5, and that is Tina's Star. Numbers confirmed, 2, 4 and 5. They had a great duel in the betting ring, that pair. Treasury was very heavily back with the lightweight, the 4.5 kilograms. He got off Simmer, brought him into the race very, very attractively, considering that he'd won 5 races. Simmer had only won 3. But this lightly raced son of Kenny Laird out of Murmurs, trained by John Hawkes, raced by the Woodlands Group, and ridden by Rod Quinn, who continues to ride as one of the best form riders in Sydney in recent months. He really is riding in terrific heart.
All right, Terry, thanks.
Thinking Cap on the inside, away they go, and Thinking Cap jumped well from Skylight Jimmy. Away very quickly in the early stages too as Mondavert on the outside. Kings Creek is pressing for the lead up there with Cat's Cradle. As they settle down, as you do, up about fifth the grey, as Cat's Cradle, the filly, went to the lead at the 1400, a length and a half to Mondavert, who came across from the outside barrier to second. Leaders fired up a bit here on Gouchy, a length and a half away, as you do, getting to third around the outside of Kings Creek, and they're followed by Skylight Jimmy. Thinking Cap on the rail, 2.5 lengths to Our Envoy, and Luxapel last as they went by the 1200, where the leader is Cat's Cradle, about 3/4 clear on Mondavert. The leader steadied the tempo down, 2 lengths away in third as you do. On the rails, fourth is Kings Creek, followed by Thinking Cap, a half Skylight Jimmy, and a length and a half further back is Luxapel on the outside of Our Envoy. They're by the 1,000 metres now, and the leader, Cat's Cradle, is still wanting to fight Gouchy a little. On the outside is Mondavert second, 2 lengths as you do third. Thinking Cap is taking off round the outside. Kings Creek over on the rail, held up fifth now. Skylight Jimmy going forward as well, and then follows Our Envoy and Luxapel. Thinking Cap and Mondavert sprinted quickly as they get to the 600, and they got almost a length on Cat's Cradle. A length away in fourth placing there is As You Do, followed by Kings Creek, who got left a little when they sprinted, and he's still not quite in the clear. Mondavert led coming around the turn at the 400 to Cat's Cradle, Thinking Cap, and As You Do. Our Envoy's putting himself in the picture wide, and then Kings Creek. It's Mondavert leading around the home turn. As You Do coming after it. Cat's Cradle battling the rail. Our Envoy still there on the outside. Mondavert the leader. As You Do the danger. Mondavert is tackled now by As You Do. 100 metres to go. As You Do took the lead from Mondavert. Then Our Envoy, Luxapel coming home hard, but As You Do drew clear to beat Mondavert. Luxapel ahead away third. Fourth, Skylight Jimmy, and then came Kings Creek. Again had a little luck. They're followed by Our Envoy, who petered on the run. Behind them to finish in the race was Thinking Cap, and Cat's Cradle has finished last of all. Good victory to a promising 3-year-old As You Do, number 2, to pay about 4.10 and 1.50. Mondavert 3.30, made a move before the turn, held on well, and Luxapel making plenty of ground late, about $4.30 for the place. Well, he was very impressive when he won on Boxing Day, this grey, last Tycoon gelding, and jumping 14 to 1800. It's a tough essay, but he's shown a fair bit of promise in the staying ranks, this horse, on occasion. He's been widely travelled by Cliff Brown, didn't have a great deal of luck interstate, but he's put 2 together in very, very impressive style, and he might be going somewhere in the
gate. Just a small field and they're racing. Danashenko flat-footed at the start, missed the kick by about 3/4 of a length, and Holy Honey pinged out of the gate. Magic Heights began quickly, Bedowan settling third from Thunder Lord, Danashenko on the fence, and last of all Ignational. Holy Honey, the flashy chestnut filly at the 900 pole, went clear 2 lengths on Magic Heights. Thunder Lord a little wide, rushing up as the leader put on the brakes now. 1 away, Danashenko, inside Bedowan, and 2 lengths away, Ignational. Coming down the side at the 700. Holy Honey given a mid-race breather by Jones. Leads a long neck now on Magic Heights away from the fence. Danashenko quickly improved on the rail from Thunder Lord. Bedowan next, and 3 lengths, Ignational. Coming around the bend, Holy Honey in front and under a grip. Led by a length on Magic Heights. Danashenko behind the speed, scrubbed up to chase. 2 lengths, Bedowan, Thunder Lord, and well back is Ignational. 3.50 to go, and Holy Honey the front runner. On the outside, trying very hard to get on terms, Magic Heights. Danashenko wanting to run about under pressure. Holy Honey at the 200 in front. Magic Heights won't go away. He's a little bulldog. He's coming at Holy Honey, who's still in front by a neck, but the other one's got it. On the outside, Magic Heights put his head in front of Holy Honey, and Magic Heights is too good. Comes home, wins a length to Holy Honey. 2 lengths away third, Bedowan from the green, Danashenko. Ignational well back, and Thunder Lord was last home. The 1,200 metres, the last 100 metres was going to be always a huge problem for Holy Honey. And after being rated beautifully in front by Terry Jones, she got very, very tired the last 100 metres. And Magic Heights, ridden by Lynn Beasley, trained by Pam Webber, after a very good win at Newcastle over Shah 10 last time out at $5.80 and $2.90, has been too good. Holy Honey's run second, battling on well. Big ask, 3 Saturdays in a row to back up, stepping up in distance. She's done the job in admirable fashion. She's battled on particularly well. She pays $1.20, and Bedowan finishing third. Quinella for the race, $4.20, exacta $12.10, trifecta $53.70. Danashenko slow to go, and it's obvious that he's going to make into a 3-year-old Danashenko. He's a lovely, big, strong type by Danehill. but he had absolutely no idea what racing was all about. Even in the straight, when Beedman shook him up, he wanted to run out, he wanted to lay in, he wanted to duck and weave all over the place, and he's just learning to find where his feet go on the ground. But Magic Heights, the winner of the race, is a 2-year-old chestnut colt by Magic Ring out of Sovereign Heights. In fact, this horse is going for the big William English Classic next Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if he backs up. I think he cost $17,000 at the sales, and he's
all clear through. Off. Bobbit began okay near the outside today. Pins jumped all right with Super Force. Sedurka holding onto the rail is off the pace in the early part as Bobbit went to the lead at the 1,000-metre mark. Bobbit in front by a length to Pins, a neck to Super Force. On the inside, Sedurka is back to the tail end of the field with Anarchy Walk out wider. It's Bobbit the leader, though, at the 800. Pins has got up along the inside, a neck away. Anarchy Walk rushed up quickly to make a line of 3 almost, and then Super Force on the outside of Sedurka. Only 2 to 3 lengths covered the entire field, and Bobbit the leader. He slowed the pace at the 600, and he's about ahead on Pins on the inside and Anarchy Walk outside them. Then Sedurka pushing up a length off the lead and Super Force on his outside. As they corner now, Pins got up on the inside. Bobbit and Anarchy Walk still the 3 across the track. Sedurka and Super Force both sweating on runs. Pins came round the turn in front of Bobbit. He leads him about a half length. Sedurka just behind them, and now Super Force putting his picture in on the outside, but Pins got away. 150 out. He leads a length and a half. Sedurka, who's trying to get off his heels, but Pins is doing it well. He's holding them at bay. In fact, coming clear, and Pins takes it out. Pins by 2 lengths. Sedurka. Super Force third. Bobbit a weakening fourth, and a bad last Anarchy Walk. Pins the winner, ridden by Shane Dye. His one ride down here in Melbourne. And Pins responding brilliantly in the last 200 metres, drawing clear, and he's won the race impressively. It'll be 1, 2 and 6. Time is very good, 1:09.12. Pins about 3 even and $1.80. Sedurka to pay $2 and no third for Super Force. Well, the riding was on
for him. Getty's a good move as well. Beautifully named horse. They're racing. Getty near the inside, Time for Lunch away well, but both don't have a great deal of speed. Blackstrap bursting out of the ruck's going to lead, going fast. Simmering Simon to theirs not far away, and Winona was showing speed. Getty on the fence as they get going. Blackstrap leads from Winona. Getty on the rail from to there, and Simmering Simon fifth. Now Voyager in trouble. He's going back from Bondi Iceberg, and Time for Lunch 4 deep and going forward. Prime Target second last. Arrowtown the tail ender. 850 out, and Blackstrap just coasting along in front. Led by 3/4 on the filly Winona. One away is Getty. He's on the inside as they come down the side of the track. Simmering Simon behind those, and to theirs out wide. Very deep out on the track going forward. Time for Lunch from Now Voyager, Bondi Iceberg, Prime Target and Arrowtown last. Blackstrap's had a cosy run in the front. Leads 3/4 on Winona coming up to tackle to there very wide. Time for Lunch deeper still. Getty on the back of the speed going for inside runs. They were followed by Simmering Simon, Now Voyager, and Arrowtown pull to the outside coming with a big run. It's Blackstrap in front of Winona to there, and Getty's getting up on the inside from Arrowtown, Now Voyager and Simmering Simon. Here's Getty bursting up on the inside. Getty's hit the front now from Blackstrap. Winona to there running on from Now Voyager, but Getty claimed the front near the line, and Getty wins the money from Winona and Blackstrap. Now Voyager, Arrowtown, and to there close up from Simmering Simon. Bondi Iceberg well back in the field. Time for Lunch and Prime Target with the tail enders. Good horse that Blake Getty. Big long strider too. He's a big lump of a horse. He's had the little operation after his last campaign, and that's made all the difference, because last time all he wanted to do was look around. He had no idea what racing was all about, but aided by a beautiful ride by Danny Beasley, I should say. He was out of the gates very quickly, dropped back and then got going up on the fence to sit behind the speed, which was Blackstrap, and he's raced away. Look at that big long stride he's got. Second prize in the race going to Winona, who did a very good job under her 55 for a filly taking on the Colts and Geldings. And third prize in the race going to number 8, and that was Blackstrap, who was rated.
Off for Survival down towards the inside, got away okay. Towards the end of the field after the jump was Summer Rule, and Blackbeard settled second last. Mystic Lass got away very quickly and is tackling for Survival early. Vicky looking for the lead, finding it, and also going forward Perfect Dark. As they make their way to the 1,000, Vicky a length and a half in front. Perfect Dark second, Mystic Lass on the rails third. For Survival 2 lengths away fourth, going around it now Graceful Emma. They're followed by Always Forever, a length and a half further back in the field. Devon Valley Lady on the inside of Fiordland. Summer Rule next to last, and Blackbeard now last of all as they went by the 800. And Vicky kicked away with a big lead, about 4 lengths in front of Perfect Arc, a length and a half to Mystic Lass. On the outside, Graceful Emma beautifully placed fourth, and 2 behind her for Survival, Always Forever on the outside. 2 further back is Fiordland, and they're followed by Devon Valley Lady. Towards the end, Summer Rule and Blackbeard last in what's been a fast run race, where Vicky's going to corner about 3.5 in front of Perfect Arc and Graceful Emma. Mystic Lass hard ridden on the inside. For Survival peels out wider, and then Always Forever in Fiordland. Vicky the leader near the 200. She's starting to stop. For Survival's closing rapidly with Graceful Emma. For Survival takes the lead, kicked away by 2 on Graceful Emma. Fiordland starting to come home well, but For Survival burning away for Brett Preble, and For Survival makes it 2 in a row and wins it easily. For Survival first, Graceful Emma second, Fiordland third, then Summer Rule, followed by Blackbeard, Mystic Lass, Vicky, Perfect Dark, Devon Valley Lady, and Always Forever never in the race towards the tail. They've run 122.63, and a good victory for number 4, For Survival, racking up a winning double for Brett Preble. Number 4, the winner, returning 420 and 180 on Super Tab. Came right away.
220 the favourite in front of Rompers, 330, and Matiti Road has been well supported to beat the 2. Top Alex. Lights on. 1900 metres for the 4th. They stand well. Gates are back. Runaway near the insides. Bounce quickly. Maria River Lad sent forward with Matiti Road, and Bowl Zaffa 4 across the track going forward. Maria River Lad will go through. Hunted hard, and he went to the front from Bowl Zaffa. Matiti Road third. Runaway getting back to 4th from Kimona King. Elite Trooper inside. Smart Attack from Sun Hayes, and Rompers last of all. On the first bender, Maria River Lad put on the speed, went clear by 2.5. Bowl Zaffa. Matiti Road moved up on the outside. He's just over racing a fraction. 3/4 Runaway and 2 lengths Kimona King. Elite Trooper 4th last. 2 lengths to Smart Attack, Sun Hayes, and 2 lengths to Rompers. Well, Maria River Lad has clapped on the tempo down the back. At the 1300 metres mark, went clear 5 lengths on Bowl Zaffa. 2 lengths Matiti Road, 2 lengths Runaway. A half back on the outside, Kimona King. 2 lengths to Elite Trooper, Smart Attack, Sun Hayes. Rompers about 12 to 13 lengths off the lead, but well suited by this hectic tempo up front. Up to the 1000 metres mark, and Maria River Lad given a breather. Led 2.5, 3 lengths Bowl Zaffa, who's chased the speed all the way. 2 lengths Matiti Road outside a Runaway. He's getting a lovely run the top weight. 1 back Kimona King, and 2 lengths Elite Trooper. Over a length Smart Attack, Sun Hayes, and Rompers still last. No change to the play. 7:50 to go. Maria River Lad in front, but already given a cut with the whip to get his mind on the job. Led 2 lengths Bowl Zaffa. Runaway is perched back on the inside. 3/4 away Matiti Road. 2 lengths Kimona King. 2 lengths Elite Trooper, Smart Attack. They were followed by Sun Hayes. Rompers is in trouble. It's under pressure and a mile back as they turn the bend. Maria River Lad wobbled around the corner. Bowl Zaffa got it. Runaway back to the inside under pressure. Then Matiti Road and Kimona King for Beedman starting to unleash a great run. Bowl Zaffa at the 200 mark in front. Matiti Road the outside. Maria River Lad's kicking again. Maria River Lad on the inside reclaimed the front from Bowl Zaffa. Here down the centre is Sun Hayes scorching home. Sun Hayes after Maria River Lad. Maria River Lad headed well and truly and gone, but has come back to win. Sun Hayes second. Matiti Road third from Elite Trooper and Bowl Zaffa. Runaway a flop. Smart Attack well back with Kimona King, and Rompers a bigger flop was last in. Incredible race. Am I seeing things? Was that completely and utterly gone to the world, Maria River Lad? After going to the front, was 100s into 50s here on track at 73.60 and 10.70. Taken to the front, given a cut with the whip at the 800 to keep its mind on the job, and was headed off clearly at the top of the straight, and has fought back like a caged lion, and not only fought back to win, but came clear at the post.
The twist. The other feature today was the Zeditave Stakes. Was won very easily by pins. Shane Dell.
In Bomber Bill, so it's the most open affair. Stella Artois about to come up into the line now. Speed to burn in the race. Through Stella Artois and Livid, they'll go forward, no doubt. Bomber Bill, possessed of great pace. Paint comes up into the stalls. Nearly ready. Just the last couple to get set. Bomber Bill has taken his place, and St. Christoph going for 4 straight. Linked in, and the field is set to go for the Rubiton. All clears through. Racing Paint out reasonably. Upright seemed to miss the start over on the outside, and Livid began running and settles in front of Paint, quickly getting up to second placing, followed by Theatre, Stellar Artois and Bomberbill on the outside. Next in the field is St. Christoph, a length and a half away, followed by Miss Penny Money. Then came Oliver Twist and 2 lengths to Upright. Nearing the 700, and Livid is the leader, a length to Paint. Bomberbill trapped out wide, and Stellar Artois the centre. A length and a half away, fifth. Then came Theatre, followed by St. Christoph, Miss Penny Money. Second last is Oliver Twist, and Upright last as they neared the corner. The Flying Livid a length in front of Paint, who looked to be travelling pretty well round the turn. Stellar Artois niggled at, so too Theatre down on the inside. Miss Penny Money swung wide but is running on. Livid in front, about to be grabbed by Paint, and Miss Penny Money starting to rocket down the outside. Paint took the lead 150 out, but Miss Penny Money swallows him up. Race to the lead and she'll draw away. St. Christoph starting to rattle home well, but Miss Penny Money is well clear. 2 lengths in front and a brilliant return. Miss Penny Money from St. Christoph and Paint. Oliver Twist ran fourth, making ground, and then the tiring Livid and Upright who blew the jump. Theatre was never in it. He struggled home. A gap then to Stellar Artois, and a long last in it is Bomberbill. Something amiss with him. But an outstanding return to the track in near course record time by Miss Penny Money, racking up a treble this afternoon for Brett Preble. Number 9, Miss Penny Money, to pay $9.270. St. Christoph running on solidly for second, but well beaten by this Flying filly who's continued the good run of 3-year-olds in this race, with Paint, who looked to be bolting at the turn, unable to produce in the final 150 metres. 1:2.47 is just outside of the record set by Flavour and Ken Vane. 9-5 and 1 official. Fourth in the race was Oliver Twist, making ground late, and fifth Livid, who set up the fast pace. Well, this is a filly who's starting to really come of age. She put together some terrific performances in the spring without a great deal of luck. I read recently where she trialled and held her own with Reduced Choice, I think last Tuesday, and no doubt those that would have seen that gallop would have had a couple of shekels on her each way, because if she can go with Reduced, she's obviously flying, and to return the way she did first up from a spell and win so easily against what was a pretty hot lineup. I think we're going to see something from this filly now that she's got...
Mark de Montfort riding for Albert Stapleford, who have forged a very strong association in recent months. They're ready to jump. Gates are filled, and the mare's about to run. They're off. They've come away in a good line. Warmoon near the inside first to anticipate the kick. It won it and leads the way from the stablemate Ginger Spark. Miss Superb began well. Try Gold inside of Silence is Gold, and now Madison the Bolter going forward. Eventful getting back, and Fashion File the trailer. At the 1,000 metres mark, Warmoon in front, leading a half on Ginger Spark. Our Madison third around Miss Superb. 2 lengths to Silence is Gold. Outside Try Gold. 2 lengths Eventful, and a half back Fashion File. At the 650, and Warmoon being held together in front, led 3/4 on Ginger Spark. At Our Madison off the bit, 3 wide, chasing the leaders. Miss Superb on the fence from Silence is Gold, moving around Try Gold, who's got the gold and blue cap. 2 lengths Eventful outside Fashion File as they wheel the bend. Flattening for home now, and the front runner is Warmoon. Ginger Sparks after it quickly. Our Madison the outside from Try Gold, bursting into the clear. Miss Superb the inside, and Silence is Gold heads the others. Warmoon in front for Darren Beedman, riding on a wing and a prayer at the 150. He's clear. Try Gold the outside. Miss Superb. Beedman in front on Warmoon. It's ride number 20. He's finally going to ring up number 1 after 2 years, and Warmoon goes home and gives Beedman a winner. Warmoon's won it all tight, second and third. Silence is Gold, Miss Superb and Try Gold. Ginger Spark was next from Eventful. Our Madison, and last home was Fashion File. Hallelujah. Warmoon, $8.70 and $2.40 for Darren Beedman. Rated to a nicety in front, put on the brakes most of the way, dashed home in 33.68. And Warmoon has finally, after that was his 20th ride back, and he's finally broken through. The first of many, many winners to come for this outstanding jockey who really has captured the headlines in recent weeks. He made his resumption to race riding here last Saturday. He had no luck, running a close second on Celestial Choir and another placing as well. And here today on Warmoon, quickly out and always travelling like a winner, always doing it easily, sitting down hands and heels, and Warmoon has been a mile too good for them. And I bet that Darren is tickled pink to have that, by the way, because there was a tremendous...
All clear through, they're off. Ballet Signor a little awkward out of the gate, settled third to last, and first out Fra Diavolo ahead of Video Fan. Mustang Red out wider going forward, Planet King pushing up, and also Midnight Sun is prominent there as well. When they settle fully, Fra Diavolo the leader, a little over a length clear at the 1400. Mustang Red getting up to second, Midnight Sun is third, Centoy improving to fourth. They're followed by Video Fan fifth on the inside, and then Planet King. A length and a half away Sound, followed then by Bellow Signor, and back behind him then is King's Landing, who races on the outside of Scuttlebutt. As they made their way out past the 1200 metre mark, and Fra Diavolo setting a good tempo. Leads by about 2 lengths. Mustang Red is second, Midnight Sun a length away third. 2 to the bolt is Centoy, and they're followed by Planet King outside Video Fan. Another 2 to Sound on the outside of Bellow Signor, and then 2 lengths to Scuttlebutt, and King's Landing on his outside. Fra Diavolo the leader, up the railway side nearing the 800. 2 lengths to Mustang Red, a length to Midnight Sun, and a length to Centoy. Planet King fifth on the outside from Video Fan, and then Sound. Bellow Signor sticking to the inside as Scuttlebutt makes a run around the outside, and so does King's Landing. So Bellow Signor is last at the 600, where Fra Diavolo about a half in front of Mustang Red. Planet King is coming into the picture well. Midnight Sun down on the inside, and then Sound starting to make some ground. Bellow Signor second last. He's trying to get into the clear as they come round the bend. Fra Diavolo led Mustang Red. Midnight Sun held up, and Planet King under the whip, followed by Sound, and then Bellow Signor in the straight. Mustang Red went up to Fra Diavolo and took the lead. Midnight Sun is coming on. Planet King can't go on. Sound is next, and then Bellow Signor and Scuttlebutt. It's Mustang Red in front. Fra Diavolo trying to kick back. Sound is coming at them with Midnight Sun, and then Bellow Signor. Sound hit the lead. Bellow Signor lunged again, didn't make it, and Sound beat Bellow Signor and Midnight Sun. Then Fra Diavolo, Mustang Red, a gap to Planet King, Scuttlebutt, Video Fan, King's Landing never in it, and Centoy was last of all. $21.50 and $4.10 for number 8 Sound, the winner, ridden by Greg Childs. Bellow Signor and Midnight Sun might figure in a photo for the miners. Should be 8, 4 and 6. Sound is the winner. Number 8 Sound, trained by John Hawkes, ridden by Greg Childs. Second goes to number 4 Bellow Signor, and third number 6 Midnight Sun. 8, 4 and 6. 8, 4 and 6 on race number 6, and the time 1:49.45.
Lights are ablaze. King of Acapulco the fave, gates open. Benazir shade slow to go with Super Dane, Accuse and Dylan after the start. Away quickly was Flying Celebrity. She's heading for the front. King of Acapulco wide, Quick Star, Benazir shooting through, and Highest Caliber on the fence. A length away in the field, Accuse from Super Dane, and Dylan the tail ender. Flying Celebrity in front. Benazir rushed up at the 1,000 mark to be a neck away, and King of Acapulco a little bit wide. Then came the Bishop, back on the inside, Highest Caliber. One away is Accused. He's fourth last and about 5 deep. They were followed by Quick Star, shuffled well back from Dylan on the fence, and the last one is Super Dane. At the 700 metres mark, Flying Celebrity and Benazir locked together. 2 lengths in front of Highest Caliber, getting a charm run. King of Acapulco wide, the Bishop splits the pair. One away, Accused, never on the track. Quick Star 5 off the lead in the centre. Dylan on the rail, and Super Dane last as they wheel for home. At the 450, Flying Celebrity's had a pretty cheap run in front, leading Benazir and King of Acapulco. Highest Caliber going for a gap. It's half presented itself, and he's coming through. And the Bishop down the outside, no Quick Star. 250 to go. Flying Celebrity with a kick in front of King of Acapulco and Highest Caliber. King of Acapulco after Flying Celebrity, who will not give in.